Okay, guys, I'm in this rabbit hole already. This girl group, yeah, they made me realize that I've been missing a lot. And I just wanted to watch this video, which I found on YouTube. It just popped up on my For You page. It's titled, Why NMIXX is the most complete group in K-pop. And the thumbnail was interesting, and the whole context of this, like the topic which he or she will discuss right now. I'm really intrigued, yeah. So enough of yapping. I think there's no need for introduction or things like that. Let's just watch this. I'm really eager to hear what they will say about this.
Vocal.
After all of the darkness and sadness, soon comes happiness.
Oh my
Dance.
gosh. That was live?
Versatility.
No, look at me. With eyes so dark, don't know how you even see.
Okay.
Looks right through me.
Behind all the criticism and noise, one thing's undeniable. This group is the definition of an all-rounder. And that group is NMIXX.
Okay, I'm hyped. I'm even more hyped. Let's go.
Expectations were sky high when JYP Entertainment announced their next girl group. Twice had dominated the third generation with iconic hits and record-breaking sales. ITZY carried that torch into the fourth, known for their fearless energy and explosive performances.
Okay.
Whatever came next had to live up to that legacy. On the 22nd of February 2022, NMIXX stepped into the spotlight with OO, and the K-pop world had no idea what hit them. Their debut track split opinions instantly. It
This
switched
was their
genres with
debut
each song,
track.
jumping
Exactly.
from sweet melodies to aggressive beats without
Exactly.
warning. JYP called
Wow.
it mix pop, their new signature sound that blended multiple genres in one song.
That's an insane thing to say,
Some
but
listeners
I
loved
guess,
the
yeah.
boldness. Others called it chaotic, confusing, too experimental.
I really
for a
enjoyed this
debut.
song.
But here's what people missed while debating the song structure. The performance was flawless. 7 girls hitting every note live, nailing every move, and delivering every rap line with ease. Lily's vocals soared through difficult high notes. Haewon balanced sweetness with power. Suhyun turned heads
Wait,
with
is this AI? Because it sounds so strange at the same time, but I guess whatever, yeah, I'm here for the story, yeah.
their visuals and stage presence. Jeannie moved with fluid grace. Bae brought fierce energy. Jiwoo
Wait.
combined
Wait, who?
moved with
Genie? I swear to God, I've never... Maybe, okay, I think I was not paying enough attention, but in the lyrics of the new album, I think I've never seen this name mentioned. Wait, what?
fluid grace. Bae brought fierce energy. Jiwoo combined sharp rap delivery with effortless dance. And Kyujin, the youngest, stood shoulder to shoulder with them all. The choreography demanded technical skill. The vocal lines required serious training. The rap sections needed sharp delivery. NMIXX handled all of it without breaking a sweat. While critics focused on whether they liked the genre,
Why do I feel like a
concept,
proud dad or something like that?
NMIXX had already proven something more important. They could execute anything thrown at them. The question became
Which is impressive.
whether the industry was ready for a group that refused to pick just one lane.
This sounds so epic, and I like it.
September 2022 brought Dice, and the split reactions continued. The song doubled down on mix pop, blending even more genres and taking bigger risks with its structure. But the results were mixed.
I have to
NMIXX
listen to this
still
one
hadn't
too.
clicked with the general public, and some wondered if the sound was just a little too different for most listeners.
I hate it when they put it like that. Oh my gosh. A little too different for a lot of audience to listen. Are you kidding me? Like, how much of a narrow-minded person you have to be to say it like that? Like, how can you hate on the versatility? How can you hate on the experiments? Because that's what makes beautiful. That's what makes music even more interesting and more beautiful. Like, what the hell do you mean? Guys, come on, please. Do not say stuff like that around me, because I will punch you in the face. Okay, I'm kidding.
But something else was happening beneath the surface. Their live stages kept going viral. Encores showed vocals most groups couldn't match. Dance practices revealed synchronization so sharp it looked unreal. People started noticing that NMIXX could actually do everything. The problem was, not everyone was looking closely enough. Then the 9th of December 2022 hit, and everything changed. JYP announced that Genie would be leaving the group.
Oh.
No detailed explanation.
All questions are
Just a sudden
answered.
shift from 7 members to 6.
Interesting though.
Timing felt brutal.
Why?
Just as NMIXX was finding their footing, they had to reorganize completely. Formations had to be redesigned, parts had to be reassigned, and the group's entire dynamic needed rebuilding. For most, that kind of shakeup could have ended everything. But NMIXX kept going. They regrouped fast, adjusted their
I wonder what happened though.
refined their performances, and carried on with focus. The remaining 6 girls grew closer through it all, proving that even with one less member, they could still hold their ground and deliver as strong
But that's
as ever.
so sad.
As 6, NMIXX turned 2023 into the year they finally showed their full range. March brought
Young, dumb, stupid, young, dumb, stupid. God, who cares? God, who cares?
and it caught people off guard. The song combined hip-hop with a children's song style, sampling a classic nursery rhyme. This different and less aggressive type of mixed pop divided listeners. Many found the interpolation of the nursery rhyme random or childish, while others found it creative and addictive. The overall reaction showed NMIXX could experiment in unexpected directions. Then came March 20 with
Love me like this, love me like that, love me like this, love me like
marking the
Oh,
start of a real shift in
I dig
public
this too.
perception. The track kept mixed pop elements, but made them more accessible. The genre transitions felt smoother, the hooks catchier, the energy more focused. People who once dismissed NMIXX suddenly found themselves replaying the song. They earned their first music show win. The charts
Oh.
responded better. Most importantly, the vocals in Love Me Like This went viral across social media, hitting those high notes live, maintaining stability during intense choreography, proving that their technical ability matched their ambition.
They are really talented
The
though.
song
Yeah.
became the major turning point for NMIXX. July brought Party O'Clock, showing NMIXX could handle bright, summery concepts with the same confidence they brought to harder-hitting tracks. The song radiated fun energy while still showcasing their vocal and dance skills. December brought Sonar Breaker, pulling NMIXX back toward experimental territory. It blended Latin style.
They are in their
hip-hop
bag
and
when they
UK
are
garage
choosing to
within
do
their
this kind of a
signature
stuff.
mixed pop sound.
That's
Unlike
insane.
earlier releases
Now
that
I
felt
even more
abrupt to some,
want to hear this track.
This one flowed more seamlessly.
Mm.
Fans embraced the return to bold production, showing they'd grown to trust NMIXX's artistic direction.
Exactly. That's
Each
what you have to
comeback
do.
proved a simple point. NMIXX could pull off any genre, any concept, any vibe. Their B-sides backed it up. Roller Coaster showed vocal control, Run for Roses highlighted harmonization, and Cool Your Rainbow revealed their touch with emotional ballads. The narrative around NMIXX began to shift, from being seen as doing too much to being recognized for doing everything.
Man, I'm glad
The
that
group that critics
everything
called
has changed.
chaotic was becoming the group that fans called complete.
But why did you even hate them in the
January
first place?
2024
Guys.
opened with
dash. I wanna dash, I wanna run it, dash. I wanna dash.
and the confidence boost was obvious.
Oh,
The song hit with high energy and sharp execution. NMIXX sounded more comfortable in their style, more assured in their abilities. The choreography was even more challenging, but they handled it effortlessly. And the
They
charts
released a lot of songs,
responded better
actually.
than ever.
in the span
August
of
brought
3 years.
continuing their momentum. The track blended old-school hip-hop and country genres within the mixed pop framework, creating a grittier, more distinct tone that showed their willingness to experiment. Public reception kept improving, proving that audiences were finally catching up to what NMIXX had been showing all along. But their cover performances showed what their usual sound couldn't show. NMIXX started dropping covers that made people stop and reconsider everything they thought they knew about the
Oh.
group. On their YouTube
That's a
channel
great
and at
move
award
from them.
shows or festivals, they showcased pure skill, strong vocal covers highlighting each member's range, dance performances
Look at them, they
that
are just
hit
having
every
fun
move,
somewhere.
and stages that adapted smoothly to different moods and genres. They tackled ballads with emotional depth, hip-hop with sharp rap delivery, and performance-heavy songs with synchronization that rivaled the originals, proving they could step into any artist's shoes and make it work. Each cover performance
Sounds epic
answered
enough.
a different question about their capabilities. Can they handle different choreography styles? Yes. Can they adapt vocally to different genres? Absolutely. Can each member carry a performance individually? Without question. By late 2024, the verdict was clear. NMIXX was one of the most technically skilled groups in the fourth generation. Every member could sing, dance, and perform with stage presence. There were no weak links. Their covers had done what original releases sometimes took time to show, proving to casual audiences and critics that this group could execute anything, adapt to any style, and make it look effortless. The all-rounder label stuck, and this time, it meant something real. 2025 arrived, with NMIXX operating at peak confidence. March 17 brought
Let me show you that no other man.
and the maturity jump was
Ooh.
undeniable. The song carried the same experimental DNA that defined NMIXX, but everything felt sharper, more refined. Their vocals hit with more power. Their performance energy reached new levels. The choreography pushed boundaries while staying sharp and precise, just like fans had come to expect. Charts responded immediately. Public reception was stronger than any previous comeback. Know About Me showed that NMIXX had fully grown into their sound. They could be experimental without alienating listeners, technical without seeming cold, confident without losing their charm. But the bigger moment came with their first full album. The pre-release Spinnin' on It dropped on October 3, building
So this video is
anticipation
actually
with its
new.
infectious energy
I
and
didn't even pay
showcasing
attention to
their
that.
evolved sound. The B-side became an instant fan favorite, demonstrating that NMIXX's album
Yes,
cuts
I'm so
carried the
happy.
same weight as their title tracks.
This song is amazing.
The 13th of October 2025 marked the release
You always be my boo.
NMIXX's first full-length album,
Which is
title
amazing.
track of the
Blue
same
Valentine.
name. The song kept their mix pop identity, but added a more mature sound and refined vocal arrangements. The album gave them room to explore different styles across multiple
A
tracks,
lot of styles.
showing that their versatility went beyond single releases. Each song reinforced who they were while experimenting with new sounds. JYP promoted the comeback with a detailed schedule, bold concept photos, and even a webtoon that expanded the album's story. The
What?
hype built naturally as fans recognized NMIXX had reached a new level entirely. JYP's confidence in the group was clear. Their all-rounder abilities
Man,
made
they
them
have a bright
unique
future for
package,
sure.
and
They have to
NMIXX delivered
continue.
exactly what the industry had been waiting for. A group that could do it all without compromise. By this point, does anyone still think NMIXX is just a chaotic group? That narrative flipped into something else entirely.
Who did even say that?
Perfection. They can
Bruh.
sing, rap, dance, and perform any genre with equal skill. They can handle experimental production and mainstream appeal. They can adapt to any concept while maintaining their identity. They can cover other artists and make it their own. They can lose
This
a member
is too
and come
cool
back
to be
stronger.
true. Their
The
story,
industry
their
tried to
come
put
up.
them in a box with MIXX pop, but they showed they
Wow.
were bigger than any single sound. 7 members became 6, and that only made their bond tighter and their performances sharper. NMIXX reminded K-pop that real talent is being able to do it all. 6 girls who refused to choose just one lane, who took the hardest path and made it look effortless, who proved that being great at everything beats being good at one thing. MIXX pop blends genres into one sound, and only NMIXX can pull it off, because they're built the same way. Every talent stitched perfectly into one group. NMIXX dared to be bold. Will you?
Wow. I really enjoyed this video actually, even though the voice was AI. And it kind of dragged away my attention from the story sometimes because the accent and the tone of it was kind of off-putting, but still, the overall message was clear, loud and clear, and I really enjoyed this video. Yeah, it kind of summarized to me everything that has been happening for the last 3 or 4 years, right? And I'm glad that I watched this. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this, and now I know more about them because of you too, of course. A lot of y'all comments are saving me too, but I'm feeling something. Yeah, I'm really proud that they became this kind of a group, and I'm just wishing them again the best. They have to continue, they have to push their narrative, and they have to show the world how the music can sound.